Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's the bell. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. It's Rodgers. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Here we go. First third down of the game. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught behind the line, it's Rodgers. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
He takes it at the 40. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The pass is off target and easy through as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Pressure is coming. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Bell. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And it'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down.
Let's take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Sand. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll hand it off. That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and check him out. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Reed. The sure hands. It's Brown.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. At the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Handoff for the single back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down, and much, much more.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking right, this one the clock. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Back to pass. It's Sayan. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Third and goal to try to run it in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around. Doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. It always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Gators with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial third down play right here. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Jinx to get free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
That's caught. It's Brown. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Using his legs, it's Davidson. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. He bought some time, now lets it go. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida! Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He was going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield. It's Sayan. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early.
One for a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And looking for a big play here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks it over in space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gators.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's the Bell. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Throwing up play action. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Scanning the field. It's Sayan. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep again. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Could take it all the way. Creative running there. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
On the move now. Took contact on the throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Back to throw. It's Sayan. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep
looking to make a big play downfield. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up fourth down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab behind the line, it's Davidson. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure is coming, and they deliver.
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Florida 35, Ohio State 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Running out of time in the pocket. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. He'll hand it off. But only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Here's the handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Here's the point after attempt. A penalty flag flies in. The kick was no good, but the defense way too aggressive there in the draw penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the foot.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score Florida 45, Ohio State 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Runs through the defender.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ball game.